laddie.
It's the laddie show, yes. Ooh, yeah, have me brew all over me then.
Calm down.
Right, so, if anybody's been taking any notice, you may have noticed, or you may have seen that there's a new series on the Spider's Web. It started on Saturday. It's called The Road to Wrightington, and basically it's just me setting my camera up in the car as I'm driving to Wrightington Hospital to start my shift at the radio station, and just chatting. It's not going
on your phone.
It's on my phone. It's going to be uploaded when I get. I'm going to try and get it uploaded while I'm there. There's no fancy gimmicks with it, no fancy titles or anything. It's just, you see, well, basically does exactly what it says on the tin. It's basically me on the road to Wrightington, and just having a chat about stuff. It's not going about mention any gaming stuff or hobby and stuff. It's just chatting, and in the first one on Saturday, I've explained why it is that I've been a bit quiet over the past few weeks with hearing problems and a death in the family. I did say it was my wife's sister-in-law. It wasn't. It was my wife's. Sorry, it's my ex-wife's sister-in-law. I said it's not. It's my ex-wife's sister. It was my sister-in-law. I only noticed that after I came round to what's the word? Watch it back afterwards. There's no editing involved. It's just.
Alright.
I just played it back afterwards, and I realised my mistake. So I did put my notation on. I'm just hoping it showed up because I haven't watched it since. No, I have watched it since. I watched it yours on the TV, and the annotation didn't show up at that point. But well. Anyway.
You might not do on that for some reason because it played through your TiVo box.
Yeah, that's true. So who knows? I'm hoping it's shown. Hoping it's shown up. If not, then you've heard it here. The correction. Anyway. So these are all the weird and wonderful things that have been happening. I know.
He's sending a tidal wave in his cup.
Fool of a dog. So that's what's been going on. So we just found ourselves quite busy over the past few weeks and not had.
Well, I know I moved into my flat on the 18th of. Moved into Dawn on the 18th of August, and we did a couple of videos there. But I was still getting things in one time, sorting things out, unpacking, still sorting boxes out, but because I'm splitting up the week, really, of the time that I spend here at the Spider's Cave.
What?
Spider's Cave.
Spider's Web.
Is that what your flat is called? Spider's Web?
It might as well be. Everything else is.
Okay, at the Spider's Web headquarters.
Spider's Web Towers.
Spider's Web Towers. We'll get there one
Castle
day.
Spider's Web.
We'll get there one day. Consistency is the key though. And then Dawn, which is my flat. Really?
And that's straight from the horse's mouth.
It is just sort of, we've got, and you've got, you've got Thursday on the, at the studio, and we've got, it's just, time runs away, and then I've got the MS on Wednesday and Thursday.
So it's just trying to, and Tuesday, over the past few weeks, we've just found that we've just not been here. We've been out doing stuff. So we just haven't really had a chance to sit down and get a video done. So it's the first chance we've had for a few weeks anyway, besides all the stuff that's been going on. So hopefully we can make it a good one this time. Right, so first thing that's happening that I can mention.
Get one of your Kickstarters.
I actually touched No. I actually touched on this on my Road to Writington episode, which I know I've said I'm not going to talk about games, but I just wanted to explain something in regards to the roleplay sessions at Tuesday night. The steampunk one will not be going ahead as a series. Watch the Road to Writington to find out why. But tonight we will be playing or continuing our D&D adventure with Geld and who else was there? There was Geld, Rusk, Norm the Gnome, Roderick and Caliph. So those characters are back in Series 2, so it will be known as Series 2, so you know where it is. I have a rough idea of what kind of creatures we'll be coming up against, because I was asked if we had any of them. So he asked me if he had any of the miniatures, but I'm saying nothing to anybody about it. So I will be taking those next week, because tonight apparently we'll just be leveling up our characters and making a starter. I'm going to flatten you if you do that again. I am. I'm going to flatten you. Yeah, so we'll be leveling up our characters and doing the introductory game, kind of, you know, the lead into it. So all the action will probably take place next week. Who knows? But as it stands, the steampunk one won't be broadcast. However, Series 2 of our D&D adventure will be. As for something you just mentioned about Kickstarter, from I'm sure they said on one of the clumsy sod. I'm sure they said on one of the updates for Conan's or the Conan Kickstarter by Monolith. That will be starting to be shipped out next Monday, the 10th of October. Couldn't remember what month it was there. So 10th of October, I think that's when they said it was going to start shipping out. So we can all look forward to that turning up. Well, Wave 1 turning up anyway. Xenoshift is supposed to be shipping out not too far off, as is the Crimson Creek. I'm not sure about the Cthulhu one, I'll have to check on that one. What else is there? I'm sure there's something else. I might be wrong. No, I don't know. But hopefully over the next few weeks we'll be getting some more unboxings done, and some big unboxings, and then we can start on some interesting series for painting. As you can see, we started the Mansions of Madness, because I'm hoping to get the second edition as soon as possible off Mercury Gumtree Games. He's got his eye open for one. So expect a gameplay video when I get that one. I think that's about it. Oh, Kickstarter. Mentioning Kickstarter. We did ask a question on our last Chat to Brew and a Big Black Dog regarding Kickstarter, as to what our thoughts were. Should I answer that now, or should I wait a bit later? Or should I answer it while you're thinking of another question of the week?
Okay, you're not working today, so can you think of one?
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
I'm sorry.
Well, I don't really know how to answer the question, because I think I covered everything in when he asked the question, what I was thinking about it.
Okay,
I think it's an absolutely brilliant idea, but I don't really think that it's right for established companies to be using it to bring the products out. It wasn't made for that.
Using as a marketing campaign as well.
Yeah, it wasn't made for that. It was made for brand new people, independent companies, that kind of thing. To go way up.
Sorry. Hello.
Yep, she's off. Okay. So it was originally intended for individuals to market something without having the pressure of getting the money up front, being able to get backers from all over the place who will be interested, and that's really how it should be. It's a Kickstarter. It's a Kickstarter company or Kickstarter project, and if you're an established company, I think it's wrong utilising that because it's not for that. You know, if you get me drift.
Yes.
But
I do.
Saying that, you know, there are small companies out there who don't really have the finances to be able to bring out a product straight away. So I suppose in that respect, you know, Kickstarter does help. You know, I mean, I know today's financial climate is basically screwed, but
yeah,
it's
getting a bit dodgy now because of, well, it'd be easier if we were actually moving in the right direction to us actually being in Brexit and stuff, but everything else I understand you being with the economy being a bit screwed.
I mean, I can understand why companies do it and use it because that's what they've relied on to start off with, and how they feel comfortable, or you know, they've had success with projects and want to keep it going. But the problem with that is people will begin to see it as a pre-order service, and that's not what it's supposed. That's not what it's about at all.
It's meant to be getting new people in, isn't it?
Yeah. But I love it. I absolutely love Kickstarter.
But saying that, Kickstarter's not only for games.
Oh no,
it's for
that's why
everything.
I've never mentioned games in that. I've said, oh, it's projects and companies. It's a total package, not just games. But I think it's a brilliant service, but one that's open to quite a bit of abuse. I think from companies that really should be able to dip their hands in the pockets and, you know, get stuff sorted out. But there again, saying that, we put it on Kickstarter, as customers we do get it reduced, we get a lot more for our money than we would if we bought the retail version. So I think I've just backpedaled on myself and talked myself out of my first argument, so I'm not sure.
Oh
well, never mind.
It's sometimes morally you're right, but there's more positives out of the outcome than. So if there is more positives from the outcome, then there isn't really anything wrong with it. Really,
exactly.
It's just the moral situation that you're creating.
I still think it's still not good for the established companies who are relying on Kickstarter to bring them.
But then again, you can find new clientele from them.
True.
Because not necessarily you'll be able to capture the clientele that you're wanting, the customer audience that you're wanting, if it is at retail price, because somebody who is getting into the gaming situation or anything else, any other projects that they're interested in, that, and there's an incentive there. It depends on the individual item, doesn't it, rather than the...
It does.
I would say. because, well, I said it to you before. We might as well stay here for the next. Well, you might as well stay here for the next year, while we carry on trying to win the lottery. That is, because of all the Kickstarter things that will be coming here.
Well, the majority of the stuff that I've got,
of which
that I'm waiting for, will be coming within the next 6 months.
Exactly.
Fingers crossed. So, really, you know, it's what was I saying now? I can't remember. It's gone. So really, I don't think that will be a problem anyway, because you know there's always redirection for mail and stuff like that. And it's still.
It'd be easier if you're here for it to come here first.
True.
Because things like that are important to you. So you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I would rather, nothing mess up. But then again, there might be a situation where beginning of next year there'll be another Kickstarter, so you order that and it'll come.
She knows me so well.
I've got a personal. It's not.
She actually made me promise the other week that I wouldn't buy any more games. The unfortunate thing is, it was just after Saga started on Atlantic.
No, right. Here's the situation where I see it. Okay. With all these different elements of games that are coming, Stephen's going to have. I've used this Stephen. I normally say Stevie. Stevie's going to have a backlog, and already has a little bit of a backlog.
A big backlog, quite a large backlog, to be honest.
Exactly, of things to paint.
But the thing is, you're not a gamer unless you've got your own body weight of miniatures to be painted.
Well, you have.
I have
already.
So I'm a gamer.
Congratulations.
Ta-da.
You've always been a gamer.
I am.
You have. You've been within the gaming industry for a numerous amount of years, depending whether it's as a collector or whether it's actually playing the games. You've been a part of it for a number amount of years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you've been creating these videos as well for a number amount of years, of which you've invited me to take part in as well.
I think it's my 4th anniversary in November.
Ooh.
4th anniversary of the Spider's Web in November.
Ooh, I find out the actual date and then we can have an anniversary video.
I just need to remember. I think it's around the 12th.
Is it?
Or something around there.
Creepy.
I'll have to check on when the first video was. I'm sure it was about the 12th of November.
But you welcome me into your world, and it's absolutely fantastic. But I want to take more inspiration in the wall art world as well. That's me personally. But also I want to start to try and put some money behind, even though it's quite hard, put some money behind us.
Sorry, she's done a cracking picture today of Stonehenge in water-based oils. She's never used this medium before. She's done a really good version of it.
Thank you.
We had a
I'll have to email it you.
We had a tutor in, giving us a demonstration of how to paint it, and we've both done exactly the same picture, but in our own different styles.
Actually.
Yeah. So what I will do is I will
take pictures of it, put it up.
Yeah, get photos of it and post them. You not get one of the that good.
Only on that, but I can't.
No.
Bluetooth.
Yeah, well.
My mother's gone flying. not jump. Not. I don't mean jumping. She's gonna.
Or even falling over.
She's
round this area when you go flying, you fall over.
Yeah. She's gone on holiday, so I've got a phone here to keep in contact with her because she's got an iPhone, you see. So we've made it so that we've she actually washed her iPhone 4S and left it for a couple of months, turned and bought this one and then decided before this arrived, the night before this arrived, to switch her old one on and it worked. I can't believe that. So this spare one, it's an iPhone 4S, I've got to FaceTime her, you know, when she's over there. But instead of finding the Samsung Galaxy S4, which I know is another dinosaur, but I love it. It still goes and it's alright. What's up with my language today?
I don't know.
It still goes and it's alright. And this one was his. Because I had a white one. And also, he's a marvel. Because he managed to fix me tablet as well. Which, didn't you?
Yeah, never done it before. I was proud of pleasing himself with that.
Put a new
battery in it and a new charger point.
That's it. That's what I was trying to get out.
Never done it before. I was happy with myself.
But I took it on the, and I found out that you can't Bluetooth anything from the iPhone. So
because
it's a bit annoying.
Rubbish.
And
there's my house phone. So I think we're going to call it there for this video because that's interrupting. As for question of the week, what do you do? What do you do when the phone rings at stupid times? Answers on a postcard, please. From us for this week, from Ali.
Keep smiling, keep believing, keep imagining. No, keep smiling, keep imagining, keep believing.
And from me, as always, take care, God bless, and bye for now. I just have to find out who that was. It's one of these cold callers.